Hi, Gemini. This will be your weekly general reading for May 2025. Yeah, May. So what is the energy here for Gemini? What's going on with Gemini? Give me the vibe. So far, so good. Everybody is like having a really good reading. Let's see if it's the same for you, Gemini. Wow. Ace of Cups. Okay. Emotional fulfillment. A new connection, a new relationship. Really good news at work. A good friendship group. I feel like your friendship group is going to flourish. You're going to meet new people. I also feel like you're going to have to be careful with the people that you let in. I know you're a naturally talkative person, Gemini, okay? But you really need to watch out for what you tell people, because I feel like they're going to disappoint you with when they take that mask off and they show you their true selves. So you're really going to be careful with who you put your energy in towards, okay? Whether that's relationships, friends, family, even. You're gonna have to be careful because you can't trust everybody, Gemini. If you're thinking of getting a new roommate or something of the sort, or splitting money with somebody or splitting some kind of bill, I would be very careful because people can be very deceptive. Beware of scams. I don't know why I'm getting that. I usually don't get stuff like that because it's kind of like, I don't know, it's kind of too general. But beware of like money things, money situations, borrowed money, because I do feel like people are very deceptive. Someone may be asking for money, and like the good person that you are, Gemini, you might get it. Or if you're the one that's asking for money, please don't lie. Just be honest. If you need money and you're struggling for money, be honest about it. Say, hey, I'm broke, and I borrow like $20. You don't need to lie or sugarcoat, especially if it's somebody that you are close with, okay? Or that you know is gonna give it to you. Just be honest. There's a urgency and a sense of needing you to be honest, and you needing people to be honest with you, okay? There's just this urge of, or a sense of honesty. You need to be honest, and you need to seek honesty. Don't let yourself get fooled. Ask the right questions, because I feel like at the end of the day, if you mess up and you blame somebody, they're gonna be like, I never said that. I feel like someone's gonna set you up, so just be careful for that. Watch out for that. If you don't fully understand something, ask questions, Gemini, because I feel like sometimes people have you out to be a fool, and it's gonna make you look bad. So be honest, ask questions. Don't be afraid to be honest, okay? You have the Death here. I've been using this card. I've been using this deck for like a week now, and I still have not pulled the Death card until I read for you. Okay, so you have the Death card. So again, be very careful what you see on the surface, because what's underneath the surface is not what you see on the outside, obviously. So just beware of deception is really what I'm getting here. If you're meeting somebody new, make sure that they are saying who they say they are. Make sure that they are who they say they are. My bad. Because for some reason, I just feel like you're battling a lot, that you may not be seeing those signs that somebody's lying to you. You may be preoccupied with so many things right now, Gemini, that you may not be seeing the red flags. So make sure that you're paying close attention to your surroundings. Make sure that you're paying close attention to what people say. And you have a knack for reading in between the lines and sometimes overthinking. So make sure that you're using your ears properly, because you are going to hear some things that don't consist with what other people are doing, or vice versa. So just be very wary of your surroundings is really what I'm getting. Page of Swords, look at that. This is literally Gemini, I swear. Just make sure that you communicate. Make sure that you're your ears are open, that you have listening ears. Make sure that you see everything objectively. Don't let your emotions change your perception of reality. Make sure that you're taking things at face value. Make sure that you're listening, because I do feel like this is a very important time for you to pay attention to your intuition, to yourself, again, to what people say to you. I know this is very repetitive, but I'm trying to really put it in your brain, because I feel like a lot of people are out here lying to you and making you feel like a fool. So you really need to pay attention, and I can't stress that enough. What else does Gemini need to hear? 5 of Wands. So there could be some competition or some arguments that could arise due to some misunderstandings as well. So make sure that you're making yourself very clear, because people will often twist your words, and you may also twist people's words. So just make sure that you are listening to yourself and your intuition, and make sure that you're setting your intentions straight, and that you're being fully vocal instead of passive with that High Priestess. Just make sure you are saying what you want. Like, make sure that you express yourself thoroughly and very, very transparent. Stay very transparent. So communication is going to be a very important thing in the next month. Even though this is a weekly reading, this is what this is kind of the trajectory of the whole month. So make sure that you are doing paperwork correctly. Make sure, if you're moving, make sure that all your stuff is correct. You don't want any hassle. So make sure that everything is done correctly. Make sure that you double check your work. Make sure that you double check everything, especially if this is like a legal thing. Make sure that you're reading the fine print. Make sure that you're paying attention to what other people are advising. Make sure that you look it up. Heck, you should even ask ChatGPT. Like, make sure that you're getting informed with whatever decision you're trying to make, or whatever thing you're doing in your life. Make sure that you are getting informed. This is very, very important, Gemini, for the next month, or even week. I mean, this is all timeless, so just make sure that you're paying attention. 7 of Wands. I swear, 10 of Wands, 7 of Wands. Okay, yeah, there's just that, like, have your guard up, have your guard up, have your senses, your spidey senses up. Like, make sure that you have this boundary, this wall to protect you, because I feel like right now you're in a very vulnerable position because you're dealing with a lot. You may put your guard down, and that's when people tend to strike. So make sure that you don't let this baggage, or all the things you got to do, weigh you down. Oh, well, that's not what I meant. Don't let the things that weigh you down distract you from what you need to do, and your perception of reality, because I do feel like sometimes when we have so much going on, we lose ourselves a little bit, and we kind of don't pay attention to what's around us or in front of our face. So make sure that you're keeping an eye out, or at least try to actively keep an eye out for things, especially your emotions and how you react to things. So let me know if that resonates, and thank you so much for being here.